Hello and good evening. This is the You Are the Miracle podcast. I am Cheyenne Kramer, and this is my better half.
Donald Kramer. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great evening like we are.
Absolutely. And thank you for being here, because we want to start by wishing you a happy Thanksgiving week.
Mm-hmm.
It is coming up quick on us, and I know there'll be lots of good things going on in your household, as there will be in ours. And, as we are entering the season of giving, we thought it would be interesting to just kind of tap on a couple of questions here for people to think about, because the purpose of this podcast is to encourage you to understand that you are a miracle that was put here on earth, and you have special gifts to bring to the table to help create heaven on earth. It's not going to happen by us all sitting in the bleachers and watching the game.
That's true. You got to get up off your butt in the bleachers.
Got to get up
and get down on that playing
field.
Get
on the playing field. That's exactly right. We've been talking about that for a long time. And, some of you may know our story a little bit, because we talk a lot about the idea of, should we just be focused during this season on just giving people fish, or should we be teaching people to fish? And quite honestly, when it comes down to it, I've always been kind of a both and person.
That's
haven't
true.
you?
You got to be.
Not about being either or. It's about being both and. And we can talk about this pretty humbly, because, we were in a space at one point in time where we lost our home and we were needing help. We got help from a church at one point in time to even have food on the table. So we understand the value of giving people fish. But here's the thing. After you give people fish, after you help to secure their environment, make sure that they're safe, doesn't it make a little bit of sense to start working on teaching people to fish? Wouldn't you think?
You have to do that. You got to do that. That's what we're here and we're meant to do.
Well, and you grew up in a pretty not so wonderful environment. I mean, you had a lot of kids in your family and not a lot of money, if I remember right.
And we lived in what's called the project. So, yes, I know what it's like living in a scary area.
Yeah, with not a lot to eat, not a lot of things.
Hey, I know. I was small when I went to high school.
I know. But at the same time, you took the bull by the horns, and you, first of all, went to the Marine Corps. That was a place where you learned skills. That was a place where you were able to get your feet under you, learn discipline, learn some leadership type skills. And then those things led to you eventually being able to start your own business. Did they not?
That's right. That's what we like to do.
Mm-hmm.
We love to help people start a business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We were made in the image and likeness of a creator. Were we not?
Aren't you happy when you create?
Yes. And in fact, I have read that in some interesting material in the past, that the human brain is happiest when it's in the creation process. Absolutely, without a doubt. We were born to create. And, things like starting your own business, figuring out what natural skills and talents you can use that you can start to be able to create your own source of income. Those things are things that they're given to us as gifts from the Creator, and it's just up to us to be able to use them. I get so tired. We have heard so often about situations where people are just encouraged to think of themselves as victims. And Lord knows there's a lot of bad stuff going on this planet. We know this. We've seen it in a lot of places. But at the same time, we can choose to be a victim, or we can choose to be a victor. And we want to help more people. We'll give fish if absolutely necessary. We've had people knock on the door of our RV and ask for help, and we've given it to them. But, oh my goodness, can we please Start a movement. Start a movement in our churches. Start a movement in organizations across the country. And let's do the both and. Let's give people what they need to be able to survive. Give them food if they need it. Give the fish when necessary. And let's figure out how to follow up behind that and start teaching more people to fish. That's my prayer for this holiday season.
It's a great prayer. And there's plans. I know ways that people can help themselves after being helped. And we're here. We can help you. And we can help you get started.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's all about, we went through those difficulties and we're very committed to paying it forward. There were
Definitely.
people there that helped us through some pretty difficult times. And, we want to help others.
Hey, I got a great idea.
What's that?
You want to help make us happy?
Uh-oh.
Let us help you.
There you go.
That will make me happy helping you.
That is true. That is true. That is a gift we would love to give more and more of during this holiday season. So, think about these things because, you are the miracle. And maybe your miracle for the planet is to give whatever fish it is needed for people out here to be able to eat and to survive and to feel secure. Maybe that is the miracle you are to provide. But what if it's about teaching people to fish? What if you have gifts and talents that you should be teaching somebody else? What if you are a business owner that has the ability to mentor other business owners? Doesn't that make sense?
Well, I think business owners should be helping others learn about business.
Absolutely. Apprenticeships is a word that means a lot to me.
Yes.
I went through a manufacturing apprenticeship many years ago. The military for you was kind of like an apprenticeship because that's where you learned all your electromechanical skills. So whatever it is that you have as an ability, you have as a skill, you have as a gift, think about how you can teach other people to fish. Because we want to see more people in 2024 become self-sustaining. We know that creation is something that will help to lift people up. We have a huge problem on the planet right now with depression, people feeling suicidal. Get more people into creative processes, positive creative processes, and we will see the mental health of our planet start to improve. Wouldn't you say so?
Definitely. No ifs and ands.
So, there's so many things that we're told all the time. One of the things we hear a lot is it's better to give than receive. And giving is a beautiful thing. Giving can make you feel really, really good. But I will tell you one thing, that in our time on the road, I have seen a lot of people that a friend of mine calls overgivers who no longer know how to receive.
Oh, you got to know how to receive, because to be a better giver, you have to learn how to receive.
Well, it's true that reciprocal energy exchange, that reciprocal relationships are so important. And yet, oh my goodness, there's some people who will give and give and give until they are completely drained because they've forgotten how to receive. So think about that as well, because I promise you that if you help somebody else to be able to learn how to fish, they're going to help you in some way as well. Reciprocity is an important part of everything out here.
That's a big word.
Reciprocity. It's called give and take, give and receive, give and receive. We've got to get more people into that mindset and into that mold. And one of the greatest gifts you can give that will also allow you to receive is to mentor somebody, be that person who can provide an apprenticeship for somebody, teach somebody your skills, your gifts, something that you have as a hobby. oh my goodness, let's lift more people up. Let's move more people from the victim column over to the victor column. Doesn't that make sense for the new year?
That sounds like a great idea. One that's got to be done.
It does. And I know for a fact that you are willing to be able to mentor people who want to start their own business.
Yes, I've started a business or two.
Absolutely.
I might have a little bit of knowledge on that.
Absolutely.
I can, I'm not going to brag, but I can show you things they don't teach in school.
Well, that's a fact. That's a fact. I've heard more than one person tell me that, they learned more by trial and error of starting a business than they ever learned in their MBA program.
That's true. I'm afraid that's true.
It is. It is.
I'm not knocking education.
No, not at all.
That's a great thing.
Not at all. But experience is still an amazing teacher.
And street smarts.
Street smarts, yeah. And it's a good thing if you can learn street smarts from somebody who's already been there, done that. Trust me. It's all good. It's all good. So please, folks, do continue whatever it is that you love to do to give to others during the holiday season. But don't forget, there should be a two-step dance, right?
Yes.
It should be giving fish, but then also teaching to fish. Don't get caught just giving and giving and giving.
Don't do the one-step hop.
Yeah, don't do the one-step hop. Instead, let's do the two-step.
That's it.
Give the fish, teach the fish.
Wow, watch the hand. That was close.
Oh, I love it. Well, we will wish you all once again a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And, we wish you a blessed holiday season. And, be on the lookout for people who not only would like to be able to receive a fish, but who would also like to learn how to fish. Because we know they're out there, they're waiting for somebody to basically not just give them a hand out, but to give them a hand up.
That's the way you should do it.
I think so too.
No ifs and ands.
All right, folks. Have an awesome Thanksgiving, and we'll see you again in a week. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.